Okay, guys, we're starting back right now. The hot seat match between Beau Runningen and Johnny Kang. I believe Johnny Kang has a ranking of number 7 on the tour, and Beau Runningen's somewhere in the top 16. I'm going to find out real quick. This is POVPOOL at the MZWST Tour, and we really want to thank our sponsors, Virtual Pool 4 and Marty Carey's Jump Cue. Virtual Pool 4 actually has an online game. Visit vponline.solaris.com. Nope, that's not it. I have that link. Let me put that link on. And you can play that game for free. Virtual Pool 4. Anybody in the chat room know about that game? Virtual Pool 4 online. The most realistic pool game, video pool game on the planet. Maybe I can get people start talking about it. So it's with great thanks to Steve Chaplin and Virtual Pool 4 at Virtual Pool 4 Online that we're able to have events like this, sponsors like this. Please support the online community and support our sponsors. Virtual Pool 4. Check it out. It's a great game, and there's an offline version you can buy for $30, and there's an online version you can play for free. If you guys want to grab your cue and head west, the MZWST Tour is already in negotiations for a second season. We still have dates ready on the, waiting for us on the MZWST Tour. We'll be at Bull Shooters in Phoenix, Arizona, January 10th and 11th, and then to Gary's Victor Billiards, January 17th and 18th, and then to California Billiard Club when it opens up. And great thanks to Marty Carey as well. Marty Carey's Jump Cue. I was just playing that commercial right there, but it lost transmission. It basically booted us off the stream. So sometimes playing video commercials will interrupt the live stream. But let's check this out. This hot seat match now. Beau Runningen versus Johnny Kang, and this is an even race. Even race, 8-8. And it's an alternate break format. I have known Beau to the First Sunday tournaments. They've played each other before at First Sunday Hard Times tournaments and just regular Sunday tournaments. But I don't think either of them have been as much in stroke as they are now in the longest time, because they have been playing solid tour dates on the MZWST Tour, and good for them because they're facing each other in the hot seat match here. Let's continue there. It's 3-1, right? Are we in the middle of the game? 3-1? Should I help you? I can help you and just come right back. And I'll be right back, folks. This is 0-0, an even race, even match so far. Beau Runningen shooting now. Be right back.
So we don't have any other fours, huh? It's just you. I mean, it's just me. I mean, just have a I'll let Val know. Yeah. But I know I'm on there. Yeah. So okay.
Okay, we're back, and looks like an opportunity for Johnny first rack. And both Justin and I were away from the screen a little bit.
Looks like he's going to punch this one railing out. Shape on the 6-7 in the same corner. If he can stiff this, he will. If not, he'll bring it one railing out. And he's going to stiff this over. And drop back for shape on the 9.
This is classic Johnny Kang fashion, you know.
Looks like he's practicing. Looks like he's practicing.
Yeah, he's just warming up. He's like warming up for the tournament.
Yeah.
But this is going to be a nice race. We're going to see this.
First rack? I thought I was practicing.
That was first rack. Well, you know, he has an air about him that's very confident when he knows that the pattern is right. You know?
It's almost intimidating. He has that.
He's got the
stern face going on, and he just looks like he's all about business because he is. Like the guy, when he gets to the table, he's all about business.
I think he likes the speed of this table too.
Oh,
he plays like those stun shots, and you don't want a table that's too fast. You want a slower table to control that like kind of power. It's based on how much power you put in. That's how far the ball's going to go.
Like back in the day, back in like the 60s, 70s, when everybody was playing on the AstroTurf cloth, then the tables were a lot slower, and you'd see a lot of players hitting the balls like 30 miles an hour to just come one railing out. But now with the Simonis, you got to worry a little bit more about the speed, and now it's more about gauging the right speed, because you can't hit them too slow, you can't hit them too fast. You just want to have a nice, smooth delivery through the object.
Vitamin C.
Oh yeah, chewable. Cool. Thank you.
This is one of those racks for him. This is the key shot, but
if he
he'll
can
just
follow
float down to a straight shot.
Yeah, follow it up off the rail, semi-straight.
Yeah.
And now if he can move this over around center table for the 4.
He's probably going into this going, you know what? I've got the break on this match. I got the breakdown on this table. I think I can beat him. I'm probably going to beat him.
Like,
he's not too nervous.
What he's thinking is like, this guy's got to keep up with me.
Yeah.
Like, he's so comfortable already. He's like, I can beat anybody on this table. I just got to make sure I keep my head right. Taking his time. And he wants to do a soft draw out for the 6 ball in the same corner. And he's just making sure that he can get back for the 7 ball on the side. So he's going to float this over with a little bit of soft draw, come leave himself an angle so he can punch that ball all the way up table for the 7 in the side. He's looking at where exactly he wants. He doesn't really want that shot in the corner, I don't think. If it goes in the side, he'll take it in the side. But
I think the side is a no-brainer. Yeah,
but
that's what he wants.
Yeah.
He knows too that see that where he goes, okay, what if I get under the ball? That's basically
he's looking at a worst case scenario. But what he's really trying to do is move that ball all the way up table to where he can make the ball in the side pocket.
I don't like
one
this.
Rail out.
I don't like this. He likes it because there's a natural angle back to the 8.
Well, he wants to be able to just
you see that?
Yeah, he wants to. he's thinking if he can get around the 9, he can just stiff the 7 ball, come 1 rail out for the 8, and then he doesn't have to worry about none of that.
You know what?
So,
I think he's about as perfect as you can get.
Yeah, for the shot on the corner.
He's not too high. I think it goes, and there's a backup safety. So this was actually a very smart shot.
Yeah, you know,
because you can play a very easy safety if you don't get position on that shot.
And he's looking really comfortable right now. And he's a little bit straight on this ball for where he has to get get comfortable on the 9. But he's either going to draw this back or punch it 1 rail off the top rail and back out. Feels comfortable with the draw. And he drifted over way too far. He didn't really want this shot.
He's looking up to the pool gods.
Oh Lord, why me? Yeah, I think he's actually going to thin this over in the left pocket.
He'll get up again. Yeah, he's not ready. What do you think of this back cut shot?
No, like
I like the back cut. The back cut.
He doesn't feel good about the straighter shot because of the proximity of the cue ball to the rail. So what he wants to do is give himself a little bit more variance on the cue ball, to where he can control the cue ball, and then all he has to do is just thin this in.
He hit that horrible.
Yeah, he overcut that ball, but at the same time, it's the way and the speed that he hit it at is he left a very awkward shot for Beau to come to the table after being away from the table for so long. And so Beau really has to keep his composure, settle down, and make sure that you make this ball. And he hit
like that, Justin
like
Logan.
Champ, dude. He hit it like a champ.
That was like,
He hit that ball so good.
Barrel of rum.
With that kind of confidence, who do you like in this match?
Well, you know, thank you. Sunshine. He just about answered every shot that Johnny Kang has taken, and you know what I mean. Like it was almost like it was like that many decibels louder.
Yeah. Are you ready to?
You want to stick some balls in? Okay, I'll stick a couple balls in.
You're ready to run? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna make this 9 ball real quick.
That was pretty scary. Scary sound. That was an ominous sound.
Black and tan.
Black and tan?
Black and tan.
Black and tan.
Yeah, like hair, black, tan. I can smell the coffee going. Oh, and Beau hit that break great.
Look where Whitey went.
Kojak.
Yeah. You love that, don't you?
I love that.
Kojak
visits the
in
subway.
the subway.
I love that. But POVPOOL, West State Billiards. So
and family billiards, all one happy family.
You know,
and Justin Logan,
and Justin Logan,
and Johnny Kang and Beau Runningen. Jeez, man, look at this match.
And Oscar, and Danny.
This is great to see the best. This is the best of our flock here, guys. I want you to know this is history. This is the best of our flock in this local area, and you won't get any better than this. All the people that are here, Danny Gokul.
Well, like check out
Vilnius Foldish is here.
Not a top finisher, but look at Amar Kang. He was playing like the World Cup of pool for doubles. Like you have that caliber
he's
player.
Gone like 4 years.
Yeah,
with Raj.
You have that caliber of player playing at these tournaments, and even that guy isn't even coming out on top compared to these guys. So really, what you have to do is look at what these guys can do at the table right now, and there's like world champion material here. We got Oscar Dominguez. He was a Mosconi Cup nominee, and his dad Ernesto Dominguez losing to Danny, but still placing like 7th, 8th in the U.S. Open. So there's every caliber player at these events, and If you can come down and check it out, if possible, if you're in the area, watch it on the stream if you can. But if you're a serious pool player and you're in California, you're going to want to watch these guys.
Yeah, it's, best of our flock. Johnny's game, it's so funny. I'm watching, as you were saying this, and I'm, not to change the subject, but his game, he likes to set up the basic, simple shot,
His position play is everything center ball with a hair of English at it.
Yeah.
And if you watch him, he's a center ball player, and he likes the stiff balls.
And the thing is, it's almost, if you're a novice, it's almost not good to see him play that way, because those patterns are actually...
Well, here's the thing: as an
really
amateur, if you can keep to using high and low, and just come one rail out for position and just control the cue ball.
Hey, he plays good speed. That's the thing about him. He plays good speed.
You have to play good speed, and you have to play cue ball.
He plays a lot of those third rail shots. Like where you get third, three, and sometimes four rail, two rail position.
Whatever's natural. Whatever is going to come up most natural.
Yeah, that's what
is what he's going to play.
So
And
it's 2-1 now.
though
Beau won a game, right?
Beau won a game.
I'm sorry, I
and
fell asleep
2-1.
on the scoreboard here.
2-1 Johnny with Johnny on the break.
That's right. We're hiring for interns. If you want to run the scoreboard here, we'd love your help at POVPOOL. Just check it out. Email me, povpool@gmail.com. That's right. Help me run the...
Yes, everybody that wants to join the commentary on the stream.
Coming very shortly to POVPOOL, by the way, the slow motion instant replay.
Oh, really?
Yes. Just want to let you guys know.
So cool.
The instant replay is coming. Did I say slow motion? Actually, I have to double check that. I don't know how. But the instant replay is coming.
The instant replay would be an awesome addition
to POVPOOL.
Because you're actually going to see what these guys hit this with to get the cue ball to do what they want it to do, which is amazing.
Yeah. There were two sets. They were like 2 months apart. Two sets, 2 months apart.
The old one.
Santos won the first one. John Schmidt lost. John Schmidt won the second one. 11-6 or 11-7.
Santos won the first one, and then John won the second one, but I'm not sure what the
11-9, I think.
So this last one at Victorville.
11-9, John Schmidt. Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Okay, so Johnny is laying pretty awkward on the 4-ball. He has a thin cut no matter which way he goes. He looks like he's going to 2-rail it out towards the left side. Oh, wow.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, it's an easy shot. The 2-rail that I was talking about was coming off of the head rail and out towards the side, out towards the center of the table. He said, I don't even want to mess with that. I'm going to go to this side, back out, and have a good shot on the 5. He's a little bit long, and it's an awkward laying position to get to the 6.
You know what? I like just hitting this in natural. Hit it in natural and then play a longer shot to the opposite corner.
I like playing the longer shot on the opposite corner, and that's what I would play for.
No, I didn't like that shot at all. I like just hit it natural, follow.
He forced that ball.
And then play,
The force on that ball made him...
He frammed it.
He frammed that pocket. And Beau, now actually in a semi-natural state, to float the cue ball up to great shape on the 6. Let's see what his nerves are saying. You got...
What do you think Johnny's thinking over there right now?
I'm thirsty.
He's like, why is there no cocktail waitress?
Yeah. Isn't there cocktail service in this place? He just wants to make this ball.
I don't think it's going. I think actually there was a little skid on that shot.
He undercut that shot.
I think it skid. I think it wasn't. I don't know. You might be right.
What he did was he played kind of like a center ball kill, which made the object ball jump a hair at the speed he was playing it at.
It made it look like a skid, didn't it?
But it was a yeah.
It made it kind of look like a skid.
It was
you're right.
It was a center ball kill that just ended up kind of jumping
just
up.
Just died on him.
And man, if he was right there for the 6-ball, he'd love it. But the only way that you're going to get there for the 6-ball is 2-rail draw.
Well, that's the Oh, that's the best way, because what he actually didn't want is to have to back cut the 6 in.
Exactly.
He wanted to either come on the other side of the 6.
He wants to just stiff this ball in, pull it back a hair.
Yeah, or straight like that.
Or straight, just like that.
Johnny Kang, Kang, the steamroll, the pile driver.
Yeah, dude. If you're looking,
he's a real he'll really make you feel it.
If you're looking for a guy with a stiff stroke, that's the way to go.
Just in case you're looking.
And Kang out now to a 3-1 lead over Beau Runningen in a race to 8. Check out the website, familybilliards-sf.com, for the location that we're at. Great location, great food, lots of premium tables upkept by the Dominguez, and we're all happy to be here.
Yeah, do us a favor too. Would you go to their contact page and tell them thank you for having this event?
Yeah, if at any time you want to thank some of the sponsors, just like shoot them an email and say that you were listening to the stream, you were watching the stream, and you just wanted to say thanks for this. That means all the difference in the world between getting these sponsors to keep helping us out. So if you want to help out the sport, you want to help out, what we're trying to do here, then that would be the way to go. Let them know that you appreciate everything that they're doing for the game, and keep it going. Beau now on the break, down 3-1. Amazing break last time. Let's see if he duplicates. A little bit hesitant. He did you see the way his body came up on that break? And he wanted to put
totally dry. I mean, this is like a
he didn't hit that as confident as the other break. And he's left Johnny an open table.
It's a roadmap. As long as he gets the 1 to the 2 is okay.
The 1 to the 2 and the 2 on the right side of the 3 is game over. So if
he's got to be careful from the 2 to the 3.
The 2 to the 3.
That's the kind of shot he wants right there. This is power draw, but is it power draw to the 3-9 combo or no? It's
miscue.
Yeah.
And
Johnny came with a date, and her name is Miss Q. No, I'm kidding.
Miss Q.
Oh, so stupid.
I never liked that chick.
Uh-oh. Is he hitting other things besides? Did you hear another snap? Another click?
And you know what?
Careful, he's sitting by my tripod over there.
Beau's going to take his time with this, and he just really wants to make sure that he gets good from the 2 to the 3. It looks like he's going to soft draw this 1 rail.
Let me ask you this.
Or stiff draw at 1 rail, whatever.
I like that better. But let me ask you this. Do you think he's thinking about, okay, I'm going to really drag this out on Johnny? Or do you think he's really just thinking about, okay, it's really, I got to be careful, I got to just make this ball?
I think he is really not worried about Johnny so much. Like, at this level, you have to think that you're going to win, or else what are you really doing here anyway? He's just taking his time, making sure he calm and collects his nerves. He came up a little bit short on the position on the 4.
He can make the 4. He can make the 4.
What he was looking at right now is, I think, what he'd like to do with the 5. He might run into the 8 just for position on the 5. So if he can thin this ball in and run full into the 8, he's going to stop there for a shot on the 5 in the side and then come up table for the 6.
Well, you make this sound so easy. Actually, though, this shot should be pretty easy.
I feel like I made that happen with my mind.
Yes. Or your mouth.
I have Jedi powers. I have Jedi powers when it comes to other people's games, apparently.
Yeah, especially the ones that are playing you, and you're like,
right?
you know how you bring out everybody's best game when you play them?
No,
I'm like, oh, great, man.
Yeah.
I apparently, when you play me, you're a top world champion. Johnny scratching his head there. La
Yeah,
la.
well,
He's just waiting.
And Beau
Hey, who
did-
do you like in this, by the way? This is a
have
very
Beau.
evenly matched game.
Well, like, since my money is on Johnny, like, I have to like Johnny.
Yeah, you guys are roomies, aren't you, for this?
Well, I'm backing him for this thing, too.
Oh, did you?
So,
Okay.
my money is on this as much as his. He's trying to win this for me, man.
Yeah.
I would have bet on Johnny too.
That was
Great
perfect.
shot.
That was perfect.
Great shot on the 7.
Yeah.
And he came out a little bit sharp on the 8. And so if he's feeling froggy, he's going to send this all the way over into the corner, come one rail and out for basically where the cue ball is right now. And how did he hit it?
That was a pretty shot.
Came a little bit closer to the corner pocket than he wanted, but he's not fazed by it.
Let's hope not. And Beau will come within a game.
It's funny though, like what you were talking about earlier. Like you just sometimes when you're watching really good players play, you can just pretty much pick out what they're going to do, and you're just like, oh yeah, if I was playing perfect, I'm just going to come out one rail over, stiff this ball over here. But it's a lot harder than I'm making it sound.
Well, we're pool players. We've been through.
It's a lot harder than I'm making it sound. But
there's a whole formula to these games. You've got to learn them.
These guys are playing great to where the commentary is easy.
Exactly, they are doing that as well.
So now Beau brings it within 1, but with Johnny on the break. So if Johnny looking like he's going to break and run, and now all of a sudden Johnny comes up a little hesitant on the break, and doesn't leave a whole lot. Leaves
Look at this. There's a 3 down there, 2 and 1.
Yeah,
up,
the
up
8
on
and
the other
9
side.
are tied up.
You got the 5. This is up and down right now. He's gonna go up and down, and then the 8's frozen to the 9. So, and it's not frozen it's not frozen anything pretty, is it?
Well, Beau's looking at this like, what can I actually do here to make this benefit me at all, if anything? Like,
Yeah. Pool players are so selfish, aren't they?
I know, right? It's kind of a selfish game, dude. Like in the grand scheme of things,
it's
you're
totally
trying to
selfish.
keep the other guy off of the table as much as you can to show off.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. That's basically what this.
That's
I should
basically
just
what
call
pool
this,
is.
Let's show off.
Let's show off.
Let's show off. Yeah.
All right, so he didn't get great on the 2. He can spin this 2 ball in, but with it,
he's on the. He can't make the 2.
he can spin the 2 in like around
dude,
the 7.
Hold on.
But you're
Let's
not
take a
gonna.
look.
But you're not gonna get good on the 3 ball, even if you make the 2 ball. So
you
right
think-
now, what he's looking at is a 2 rail escape.
No, he can't make the 2.
No, he's gonna bank a safe. No, he played it soft on the short side of the 2,
Oh, this
leaving
is-
Johnny nothing
Johnny's-
to come to the table with.
Beau's going to be buried on the next shot. Are you kidding me? He's going to be right underneath that 8.
So he's checking to see if it's. Johnny wants to scoot this on the other side of the 7. If he says no, I'm not trying it.
I don't even understand that shot.
Well,
that
the 2
safety
ball
to
wasn't
me was
the
so
2 ball
obvious.
was the 2 ball wasn't frozen to rail, and if Johnny didn't feel confident on getting on the other side of the 7, he wasn't even going to try it. Just because Beau might have been able to come rail first or kick the 2 ball in with the close proximity of the 2 to the pocket.
Actually,
So,
Johnny played this
Now
for where he put him. He
Yeah.
put him in a look. He's making Beau do the same thing now.
Yeah, I know. Neither one of them liked the shot because I think both of them feel like they could spin this in even if the 7 ball was in the way. So now he's going to come rail first and tap it to leave the cue on top of the ball. Still, look at this battle. Look at this safety battle we got going on here. And another tap. Tappy tap. And somebody has to feel good about getting on the other side of the 7. Johnny doesn't feel good about getting on the other side of the 7.
Reminds me of British caroms.
This is, because even if you go rail and hit, then that still counts.
Yeah, exactly. I think Beau may be able to float around the 7.
But I think that he doesn't even want to try for it because unless you leave it on the side rail, like you would need to leave the 2 ball on the side rail for him to not have a spin shot at pocketing this ball. And neither one of them want to go aggressively at it. And they keep leaving the ball so far on top of the 2 that nobody feels good about it. Nobody feels good about it. Finally,
Well, I had this, but I can't give back to you.
and he sold out. That's the reason why nobody wanted to try for it.
No, you gotta give that, but I can't give this back to you.
Not happy.
So Johnny says, I don't want to try it.
Look, he's just okay.
Yeah.
I'm back to normal.
Yeah. And he's going to want to punch this forward 2 rails. Gets a little short on the 3. Now look at this. Can we bring up that angle over there on the other side?
Sorry, where?
On the other side? Yeah, see, look at that. I don't know if he can pocket this. Like, it doesn't guarantee cue ball control to get good on the 4 either, as well as the 8-9 still being locked up. So if the 4 goes by the 6, what he's going to do is try to bump into the left side of the 9 and have a straight shot on the 4. And he tried for it, and he missed it. He left Johnny a wide angle side pocket shot. With no reward. So if he's feeling good, he's gonna cut this into the corner where he's aiming right now, and try to float the cue ball 3 rails for shape on the 4.
Shoo.
Bump, and all of a sudden the rack doesn't look so bad anymore.
Hey, how about this 9 ball? No,
He ain't
just
gonna
kidding.
do that, man. Like now,
That's how we call it in the ring game.
he's gonna punch this forward. I think he was looking at the draw, but I think he's gonna punch this forward. He doesn't want to run into the 8, but he wants to guarantee that he's moving at a straight enough angle towards the 6. Now he's drawing it. 1 rail and out draw, 2 rails and out draw. Semi-straight on the 6. 1 rail and out for the 7. 2 rails and out for the 8. 1 rail and out for the 8. If he pockets this and gets a cue ball up table, Beau probably give him this rack.
No, not up table enough, man.
He's not going to give it to him, but he's still going to make it.
Oh. Beau, no reaction from Beau.
Quietly goes over. And Johnny doesn't look like it bothers him at all.
Score update now is
3-3.
33, that's right. Gosh, man, did you see that? He made him shoot it. Like that whole... You,
Well, like,
you
that's a
cursed
whole-
the table.
Well, if
You
he
cursed
was-
your own player, man.
Well, if he was going to get up straight for that 9 ball, I don't even think Beau would have made him shoot it. But he was at enough angle where that shot was missable. And he thought it was a gimme, rattled the pocket. And shit happens when you party naked. Getting a good look at that rack and 9 ball with the turtle rack. And let's see those balls move. 9 ball barely moved. Which you find that a lot with the turtle rack and the magic rack. The 9 ball usually stays pretty much towards the spot if it's going to move at all.
Yeah.
Like the turtle rack is more geared towards moving the rest of the balls around the table instead of actually having the 9 ball moving towards the corner or towards the side. It holds everything firm enough where the 9 ball doesn't move. Great save by Beau Runningen. And good hit. Johnny's
Excuse
still.
me, I mean.
It's okay, Daniel. Don't worry about it. He was moving the camera on the program. It's fine.
Hey, I want to thank William Edwards, Charles Hill, and John Epstein for supporting POVPOOL.
Any support for POVPOOL is a support for the game in itself.
Absolutely, man. That's awesome. Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying
man.
that. Appreciate that, dude. You sitting here sweating this match with us is definite support right here.
Well, I was going to sweat it either way, so don't even worry about it.
So, size large.
So, Beau a little bit reluctant to pocket this 3 ball because of shape on the 4. And he's worried that the 8 ball is going to come into play if he tries to stiff this back around the 5, and he doesn't really want a window shot in between the 4 or the 5 and the 9. So he's really taking his time to figure out exactly the speed at which he wants to hit this ball. He decided to come underneath the 7 ball. And now it looks like he can 2-rail this 4 for shape on the 5 to come 1 rail out for the 7 ball in between the 8-9. If that happens, I'd be amazed.
Well, it definitely would be a feat for him. For it to, I mean, in a perfect world, that's what you want, but does the plan change along the way? Actually, he should have this. He should do this, like, exactly the way you said it.
Yeah, it's 2 rails out around the other side of the 8.
Stop the cue ball around the 9 ball, or go in between.
He bumps into the 8.
Oh, no.
And I don't
How
know
close
if...
is he? He can't make it. He can't make it.
I think he can make it.
No, he can't. Look how upset he is. Like, not upset, but he can't make it.
If he can't see it, then he's going to be looking at a 2-rail kick. If he can see part of it, he's going to be looking at a bank. And if you can see the whole ball, you're going to see him go straight in the corner.
No, I don't like the bank, though. Well, if you bank it to miss it short. Maybe you just play safety to play the
you can
5
follow
in
the bank 2 rails
short rail.
and do the same thing.
He's not happy.
It's
like,
really close.
Mommy.
It's really close. And I think he's going to try to like jack up and spin this in a hair.
Oh, he tried to
spin that.
Squirt it, yeah,
He tried to
spin the cue ball around. Well,
He's-
slight masse, basically.
He's using Predator equipment, so like it's really hard to squirt the cue ball. When,
I don't know. I think he needed to elevate.
he was elevated
Elevate
a
the
little
cue
bit.
a little. Well, you're right. Okay.
But when you're using that
Predator, you think?
yeah.
Just low deflection.
Well, it holds the cue ball almost too good.
Yeah.
Like you can't really like throw some spin on a ball and hope that it's gonna. And
Well, look at that. Johnny had a great idea, but it looks like it's gone sour on him.
he
Bo's
doesn't
back
like
in the
it.
game.
He doesn't
But
like it.
How do you like shape on the 7 here?
I know,
That's-
right?
See that right
Like,
there? That's where he wants the ball.
He's gonna have to come with a shot here. And
This is a draw shot.
Yeah, it's a draw shot.
Stroke the draw.
In
Like
between
like
the
almost a drag shot.
in between the 7-8 to get shape on the 7, or in between the 9-8 to get shape on the 7. So this is
Oh, is he going to play the side rail? Is he? Yeah, he is going to play the side rail. That was beautiful.
And he drew it back just enough to get shape on the 7. There it is. And you can see the shape on the 7. He's going to come one rail out for the 8 in the same pocket. You see where he's playing at the table. And just so you guys know, any of these shots are missable, all right? Everybody in the world has missed any single one of these shots. But with these guys playing as great as they are right now, it almost seems impossible like they're going to miss.
To me, right now, he's playing just as strong as he was when he played Ruben Batista in Fresno.
Which was a great match.
Absolutely, man. He beat Ruben to get to the finals to Vilmos Foldis.
And
Johnny gives it up, so it's now 4-3.
4-3 Beau.
And that's kind of like a turn.
And look at who was...
It should be 4-2.
3-2 or 4-3.
Well,
Johnny was up 3-1.
Johnny missed that 9. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Should be 4-2.
It should have been 4-2 the other way, yeah.
Actually, maybe because it wasn't supposed to. It's supposed to be this.
And Johnny with another dry break, but the one ball is not in a great spot for Beau to get off and running again. It's he might be able to go in between the 5-8 to pocket the ball if he really wanted, or he can kind of bunt the 1 and leave it on the other side of the 8 if possible. So Beau says, I don't like the bunt, I don't like the thin hit, I'm just going to give this back to you on the rail and see what you want to do with it.
I thought I'd lost that match between Ernesto and Danny Gocool, but I didn't lose it.
Okay, good.
Every once in a while we get a corrupt file.
That'll happen with anything.
Well, when the system crashes.
And Johnny doesn't feel good about it. He's like, you know what? You want to take this shot on because you think you're going to get out? Go for it. And sometimes players will do that. They'll push out to some place that they don't even like just to like dare the other guy to see if they'll take it.
Yeah, I agree. Like a psychological move.
Well, it depends on... you always want to play to whatever you think that your game is best suited towards. Like if you're a really good kicker, you're going to push out towards the kick. Kind of like that.
You know what?
That was a fantastic shot.
I think Beau, okay, he can say he saw that it would be okay. I think Beau was very lucky that he didn't end up underneath any one of those balls.
He's very lucky to get
to
even this shot on the 2-ball. But at the same time, what do you like doing with the 2-ball for your money right here? Like he can punch this into the left pocket and come 3 rails around the table. But what does that really offer with the 4-ball in the way? The 4-ball is a big ball when it comes to trying to get shape on the 3 because it basically cuts off that whole right side of the table. So I think that he's going to try to bunt this ball and get somewhere good. You can't really take this shot on aggressively unless you're in your top form. You've been already making everything on the table and you're like, hey, why can't I make this? But
well, the ball can be made.
It can be made, but it doesn't really offer a whole lot of benefit. to the shooter.
He would want
Three rail shape.
He's not back.
Three rail shape.
He's not back cutting it.
Yeah,
that was.
He was bunting the ball, coming around for cover behind the 4-5, bumping into the 9, and
that's about the best safety you could play.
If he would have like froze it to a ball, that would have been better. But ultimately, he's rail to rail, center of the table. The 2 balls next to the Brunswick logo.
Oh, you know, Johnny's got that classic scenario where the angle might be covered by 2 different balls.
Yeah.
So he
missed
getting
it.
in between them was the hard part for him.
And that was the thing.
Look at that. Beau won that battle.
And sometimes you think that you can kind of like just swing it enough to where you can like feather the side of it and hit it, but unless you're really concentrating on that hit, it's not going to be a good hit, and you're gonna miss the object ball, and you're gonna give up ball in hand. And to a guy like Beau Runningen, you don't really want to do that because he's looking really comfortable. That first 9-ball shot that he came with, where he was just like, plat, like.
Oh yeah, the first one in the match.
Yeah.
Where, after Johnny ran a rack.
Yeah. And he just came back and
Beau.
whack.
And then Johnny almost ran the second rack, but gave him the 9-ball. So, you know.
So, Beau's trying to tell himself, like, hey, man, you're good enough to get out of any rack as long as you make sure that you keep control of your emotions and you're hitting the ball good, you're lining up properly. And that's what he's on. He's on autopilot, but really focused autopilot. To where he's just trying to be relaxed, do what he already knows he can do, and just stay in control of this game. One railing out for he underhit that ball just a hair, but he can pull back about 3 or 4 inches for a cut on the 6 in the corner still. The only thing is that he just wants to make sure that he doesn't forfeit his shape from the 6 to the 7 just getting on this ball. He didn't want to draw it. He wanted to follow it up a little bit. And he looks like... Okay, the 6 goes by the 9, no problem. So I thought he might have even been looking at a 6-9 carom for a second, but he wouldn't be playing shape for that. And he comes 2 rails and out for the 7 in the side, but the way that he's faced on the 7, it looks like he's going to take the 8 in the opposite side to come up table, because he really can't stop this ball enough to hold shape for the 8 in the corner. So he's going to go forward a little bit and then probably play the 8 in the side.
No, well, yeah.
And but then
I thought you said he was going to play the top rail, the bottom rail.
Oh, no. And then now he's got to stroke this ball to come back out for the 9 over at the other end of the table.
Yeah, I liked it that way. That was a forced follow shot.
And you know, it doesn't look like he hit the ball all that hard on the 8 ball, but what he did was he placed the momentum so stiff in that 8 ball to where the cue ball didn't even really have to do anything. It just had to come off the rail with a little bit of inside and back out. But he hit that ball real good.
So this is the hot seat match, guys. If you're just joining us, hot seat match, MZWST Tour, stop number 7. We're at Family Billiards in San Francisco. Check out MZWSTtour.com. If you're just joining us, Beau Runningen and Johnny Kang are playing the hot seat match right now. Loser of this match goes on to play who?
Oscar and Danny.
Oscar and Danny Go Cool.
So right now they are playing the 4th place loser match on the between Oscar Dominguez and Danny. And the score right now is 5-2, but I'm not sure who's up. Danny's going to get out of this rack, so it's either going to be 6-4 or 5-3. looks like it is 5-3 Oscar Dominguez.
That's a beautiful break.
And you know what? All he has to do is just make sure that keeps his emotions in control, pockets the balls well, and this is a roadmap right here. The 7-8 is laying a little bit awkward because it doesn't look like 7 goes in the side, and I don't think he wants to play the combination. So you might see him do a little cue ball movement to get the 7 ball straight in on the opposite corner. But that's going to be the key, is getting from the 6 to the 7 and then from the 8 to the 9. Other than that, everything looks good to go. And now all of a sudden, Johnny Kang feeling the heat, down 5-3, and he's looking at Beau, thinking he's probably going to get out of this rack too. And it really all comes down to how he wants to play the 7 ball, because the 4 leads to the 5, just like so. The 5 leads to the 6, but depending on where he gets on the 6 is how he wants to play the 7 ball afterwards. And now, Beau, that's the whole thing. And I was telling you, like, the way that he was going to get from the 6 to the 7 was basically going to tell you what he was going to do with this rack. And he didn't like it. He has a soft bank over in the other corner to hold shape for the 8. I don't know how you would play safe on this to make sure that you would come back to the table. And he's getting up on this shot for a second time. He wants to take another look at what his options are. And he looks like he's going to play a soft bank towards the opposite corner and hold shape for the 8. This is an aggressive move. And he's looking to see if he has any other options.
Well, he could play a side-to-side or coast-to-coast here.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think he... Why isn't he thinking of that? Because he could solidly hide him behind the 9 ball, you know, but it's a spin shot.
Well, I don't think he plays cue ball that way. I think if he was going to play safe behind the 9, he'd go 2 rails, side to side, and then behind.
You like that? See, that's the shot I was talking about, and he just didn't execute.
Well, he hit it. He hit it a little bit timid,
yeah.
And if Johnny Kang's feeling really good right now, he's going to line this up and come around 2 rails for shape.
Oh, you got to go for this. You got to go for this.
It's either a soft draw for 2 rails or a force follow for 3 rail shape. And he's weighing up his options, looking at the angle. And yeah, he's looking at the force follow. Here he goes. 1, 2, 3.
He wasn't confident.
4.
He didn't believe in the shot, did he?
Well, here's the thing. Like, he lined up for it, he aimed for it, and but when it comes down to it, and it comes down to putting your best stroke on the ball, that's the one step that he forgot. If he was confident and he put his best stroke on that ball, he got positioned great, but at the same time just didn't execute the shot. And now Beau's a little bit funny, but he's going to draw this ball 2 rails. And he left himself a long angled cut towards the corner, basically a spot shot. How's he feeling about a spot shot, Daniel?
I think he's feeling pretty good.
I think he's feeling pretty good too. Now Beau Runningen off to a Runningen lead. And
will Beau run again?
I think he might.
Oh yeah.
I think he might. He might run again.
He just might. Johnny Kang down now 6 games to 3. This is a race to 8, so things are looking grim for Johnny Kang.
And but here's the thing: 6 to 3 down. He's on the break, and let's say he breaks and runs this rack. Beau comes up dry, runs out and breaks and runs another one, even score. And either one of these characters are capable of running multiple racks. So especially in an alternate break format, unless you're down like 7-2 in a race to 8 or something like that, you got to feel like you have some kind of chance.
Ruin that shot. I did.
I'm not worried about it. And are we on break?
It looks like we are on break.
I'm gonna run and have 2 drags real quick.
Yeah, man. Oh, you just made that sound so good.
I don't endorse it.
Liar. All right, guys. Once again, we're thanking all of our sponsors today at the MZWST Tour. I want to give a big shout out to Marty Carey at Marty Carey's JumpCube.com. And did you know that Marty Carey also plays pool? He's a number 19, ranked number 19 by the World Pool Association Artistic Billiards Division. He likes to teach. He's going to be coming out with some new video suggestions on certain shot techniques and shooting techniques. I'd like to thank Virtual Pool 4. Check out Virtual Pool 4 online today. You can go to vponline.com. VP Online. Oh, Lord, where are these cards? vponline.com. vponline.solaris.com to play some Virtual Pool 4 online. It's a tough game, man, I tell you. And there's some good players playing in that lounge. They'll teach you some things. You can chat and talk, and it's pretty neat. Upgrade your cues. It's really a realistic game. Also, special thanks to GoPlayPool.com. Please check out their app today and download GoPlayPool for your iPhone or Android. Much appreciated to Ramin Bakhtari of GoPlayPool. And it looks like we are back with Beau Runningen, who has just come back from a break. Also, the payouts today. The payouts today for the MZWST Tour. Hit it, Geraldine.
Which ones do you want me to do? Oh, all of them. Okay, 13 through 16 was $100. Vilmos, Delbert Wong, Jason Williams, Chris Koyama. 9 through 12 was $125. Jaynard Orke, Phil Prentice, Amar Kang, and Yoli Handoko. 7 and 8, Tommy Lips and Kevin May at $200. 5th and 6th, Attila Buzdun and Ernesto Dominguez for $300. Fourth place gets 500. Third place gets 700. Second place gets 1,000, and first place 1,300. Top female was Lindsay Dorn, and she got $100.
And thank you so much, Geraldine Thibodeau, for everything. Not just reading me a list of names and payouts, but for everything. For all of the Instagram photos, all of the posts on Facebook, the blog posting for this event on my website. Please check it out. We've been providing real-time updates. And I say we, but it's actually thanks to Geraldine Thibodeau that we're able to provide you with all this real-time information regarding this event. So it's just you know, we're lucky. The pool world is very lucky to have somebody like you helping us understand everything about this event.
Don't forget to take your timeouts.
Yes, and the tip of the day from Geraldine is don't forget to take your timeouts. What a shot. What a shot. Now that's reaching in the bag, guys. Where's my hoodie?
Down there? No, I brought it.
Now he has an awkward layout right now because he's on the wrong side of the floor. He needs to cut this and bring it 3 rails around basically where he's playing right now to be able to draw the 5-ball 1 rail to come out for almost straight shape on the 6. This is a tall order for anybody.
Upstairs, plugged in.
Execution was pretty good. And if he can soft draw this back 1 rail, end up almost straight on the 6. He doesn't want to be straight in because he needs to make this ball and come up with a little bit of angle on the 7 to get back out for the 8. And this whole rack isn't laying very easily at all. He wanted to run into the 6, and unfortunately, he has left himself a hard bank to pocket and hold for shape for the 7. So, what he's most likely going to do is try to bunt this ball about where that is and leave the cue ball on the rail on the other side of the 9, forcing Johnny to come with a shot.
You might take on the bank.
He's not going to bank this ball. He's going to bunt this ball behind the 9. Wow, he hit that good.
Want to play some later, Justin?
I know, right? Jesus. Look at how he hit that ball.
Let's play a little pool later. You and me.
I got to get back to Orange County at some point, so depending how
Okay, I'll just
far
get the balls
Johnny
now.
I know, right? I'm going to take a break from commentating. Me and Daniel are going to play some.
Yeah. Why? All right. Moving on. You and me are actually about dead even, I would imagine.
Yeah, like it just depends on who's feeling better right at the moment. Hit the ball confident, left himself pretty close to the rail, but with the way that he's been hitting everything, I expect he's going to make this and just drift the ball out towards the center of the table. Just like that.
Yeah, just like that. Hey,
Good God.
You work over at Games Plus, right?
Over in Costa Mesa.
Costa Mesa, yeah. That's one thing I forgot to mention is that for those of you who don't know, Justin Logan actually, he's like a houseman manager of Games Plus. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm the
houseman, like manager kind of.
There's another manager over there that handles the other half of the week.
Is that Jeff?
Jeff, the big guy, yeah.
Yeah, and he's been there like what, forever, right?
Carry the two like 16 years or something like that. But I've been there for 8 years and just started playing a whole lot of big table tournaments over the last 3 years. But I'll figure this out and be able to compete with some of these guys one of these days. And let's see how the balls are spread out after this one. Oh, we got an update on the score. Danny versus Oscar is now tied up 5-5. That is going to be the match which determines who the loser from this match is going to be playing.
Right, the winner of Oscar versus Danny. What's the score there again?
5-5, tied up.
Wow. Sheesh.
And Danny does have a one-game spot from Oscar, which is not accounted for. So technically, he's up one rack in the race. Baby, by the way.
All right, Justin. Justin Logan there.
Just you feel like a room without a roof.
That's right, Justin Logan, houseman at Games Plus. Come on down. Games Plus in Costa Mesa.
We have a
a nice couple. You guys get some good tables there.
We have a bunch of globals, and then we have a Gold Crown up front that is maintained by the Dominguez, and 4-inch pockets, brand new rubber, and about to get freshly recovered as soon as. Yeah, exactly. Did you see that?
Oh, is he going to ride the 9?
I can't imagine he'd go for that.
Just play the speed and play it safe behind the 7.
Yeah, you just want to get behind the 7. You don't want to try to do nothing. You don't have to. But he bumps into the 9. And now, with Beau Runningen on the hill, Johnny is really got some work to do because he's basically got to play perfect for the next 5 racks. If it goes for another 5 racks.
Yeah. Yo, you missed an amazing shot by Beau.
You know what?
Back this one ball and ran that rack out, actually. Very good run. The whole run was great.
And you know, nothing that Beau does really surprises me because I've seen the guy play a bunch of times, and everything that he does is very well thought out, and he doesn't really make a whole lot of mistakes. You're looking for a world-class semi-pro, you got one right here. Cuts it in, comes 2 rails out for the 5 ball, no problem. And as long as he can maintain his composure, he's looking to get out of this rack and get out of this match.
Yeah, I think he's feeling it right now. This is going to be good for Beau. I think he's really feeling this. This is a drill for him, but he's taking his time anyway. You know, I mean, you got to. Don't miss.
Yeah.
Blow it.
Yeah, don't blow it.
Don't blow it. Don't blow it.
Yeah, I think he hears you on that. Just don't blow it.
Actually, he's probably not even thinking about that. He's probably thinking, gosh, what a relief. This is a really easy run. I should just take my time. And
Johnny doesn't even want to look at it.
no, he knows.
Yeah.
He's over there in the corner.
Just so you folks at home know, this is what a guy looks like when he's in the electric chair. You know your time's almost up, but you're hoping for a brain aneurysm or something, but it's just not going to happen.
You know, I feel for Johnny because he must be frustrated. He works so hard and ends up third, fourth, fifth,
And I was telling him, like, you got to make this stop yours. And he's guaranteed third in this already. Look at that stroke. That's a confident player. He's going to punch this 2 rails and out.
This is a ray of hope. A ray of hope. Because this is a stroke shot. And, okay, so he might rattle the 8. That's a realistic expectation.
That's what you're hoping for if you're in that chair. And
but not today.
No relief comes for the other guy, and this 9-ball in the win, and the end of the match.
All right. Oh, that's right. This is a winner side match.
This was the winner. This is the last winner side match.
Yeah. So
do the players have to double dip in the finals?
I believe, yeah, because it's a true double elimination and it's a handicapped event. So.
Okay, so. Beau now has the severe advantage over Oscar or Danny or Johnny going into the finals because the other player has to win 2 to every one. And just to let you know about the Diamond Table, still $100 discount off of Diamond Table.
Yeah, definitely. All year long, you can get, just mention POVPOOL, get $100 off. You might even be able to get some discount delivery service. Depends how far away you are.
If you're going to have
Diamond Table at West State.
Yeah, West State Billiards, Donnie Wessels. If you're going to buy a Diamond Table, you're going to get it through them, and that's what you want. Take a quick break.
All right, guys, we'll be right back with third place match coming up shortly, right after this match between Danny Gokul